In this video, I'm going to be going over my definition of a diet and why it consists of more than what you just eat. Yo, what's good everybody? It's your boy Noah back again with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I help people awaken to their true abilities through wellness and spirituality. And in today's video, I'm going to be going over my definition of a diet and why it consists of these four main parts. So let me just jump right into it. You know what I mean? The first thing is going to be obviously what you eat, what you're eating. You know, a lot of the times when we're trying to manifest, it can be kind of hard when we eat a lot of heavy foods, a lot of foods that are kind of that are going to weigh us down, because you know, I found that the more light that I am, the more easier that it is for me to access higher vibrational information, or higher dimensional information as well as just connecting to source, you know. And so, you know, when you're connected to source, it's a lot easier to manifest the life of your dreams. And so one, it consists of a diet, or one diet's the whole video, but one consists of what you're eating, obviously, you know what I mean? But there's also three more main parts that I want to get into. The second one being, is going to be what we're putting on our skin. You know what I mean? There's a lot of harmful chemicals that are branded by, you know, the mainstream stores and stuff like that, and everyday stores that we go to. But, you know, a lot of the times when we pick up a bottle, whether it's lotion or sunscreen, right, we don't even really read the ingredients. And, you know, some companies aren't even allowed to they're legally not allowed to, or they're legally allowed to not say what's in there. I know that that's the case for laundry detergent, but, you know, what we're putting on our skin, a lot of the times sunscreen is actually not good for us. Most of the time it isn't, because it has a lot of harmful chemicals, as well as when you put sunscreen on, then you're blocking your skin from the sun, meaning that when you're blocking your skin from the sun, you're not getting vitamin D, and so, you know, you're more susceptible to actually getting sunburns. You know what I mean? I found that when I don't put on sunscreen, I'm actually not getting burned as much. You know what I mean? And so that's going to be number two. Number three is going to be what we're listening to. This is another really big thing that can go into our diet, you know. Like I said, it's not just what we eat, right? What we're listening to. A lot of the times, you know, mainstream music, especially rap and hip hop, it is, you know, it can be very materialistic, and, you know, materialism isn't necessarily a bad thing, but, you know, when we're constantly listening to things that are not really going to increase our vibration, it can be very detrimental to the manifestation process in itself. And this is why, you know, just become a lot more conscious about what you listen to. You know what I mean? If it's not really something that you partake in, then I'd advise just to not listen to it as much, or to not listen to it at all. You know what I mean? I really enjoyed listening to Juice WRLD, you know what I mean? But then I kind of realized that a lot of the stuff that he talks about in his songs, they just don't really relate to me. And so I had to stop listening to him, you know, for my own health. And so that's going to be number three. But number four is honestly one of the most important things. They're all important, to be honest. I don't think I would rank any of them, but this one's another really important one. It is, what are we saying to ourselves? This is another part of our diet, right? Not only what we're listening to and what we're putting on our skin, but what are we saying to ourselves? And you know, because a lot of the times we won't even realize it, but we'll talk down about ourselves, and this is actually blocking us from living the life of our dreams, right? It's blocking us from having inspiration. And because a lot of the times we've been programmed to believe that life is so limited, right? Money doesn't grow on trees. And realistically, money doesn't grow on trees, but in reality, you know, metaphorically it does, meaning that there isn't always going to be an abundance of money. And there's always going to be enough money for you. There's always going to be enough money for me. There's always going to be enough money for the person on the street, right? And so when we are at least aware of these self-limiting beliefs, and we can start to reprogram our subconscious mind. And one of the ways I like to do this is through I am affirmations. I am affirmations have been huge for me in terms of being able to reprogram my subconscious mind and get rid of a lot of the self-limiting beliefs that I had about myself and about what I wanted to do, you know what I mean, as well. And, you know, funny story, but I actually was very awkward. Like I looked at myself as being very awkward, and I would, I would tell myself that almost every day or every day. And when I found I am affirmations, I actually started telling myself that I am confident, I am great. And over the course of 2 weeks, I actually started to believe it, you know what I mean? And it really changed how I viewed myself. And because I viewed myself in a different way, other people viewed me in that way as well. And so I am affirmations can be huge in terms of getting rid of a lot of the self-limiting beliefs that you have about yourself, you know, and as well as, you know, what you're telling yourself. Because, you know, if we're telling ourselves a lot of positive things, then a lot of other people are going to look at us as in that way. You know, obviously you can't please everyone, so there's going to be some people who still don't really like you that much, and that's okay. You know what I mean? You kind of just have to just realize that, you know, they don't really understand you, and that's okay, like I said before. But that's going to wrap it up for this video, guys. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to let me know in the comment section down below, as well as let me know what your definition of a diet is as well. I'd be curious to understand and to learn what your definition of a diet is. And if you want to hit me up on social media, my Instagram is going to be @NoahIsArk, my Twitter is going to be @NoahCark, and my TikTok is going to be @NoahCark as well. Follow me on TikTok. I just posted a new TikTok video that is actually I find it to be very helpful and very useful. But with that being said, guys, have a wonderful afternoon, morning, or night, wherever you're at. And peace, love, and happiness, my friends. Mwah.